Yo, what is up, guys? It's Krakatoa, and today, again, we are watching Ratchet and Clank trailer. Without further ado, let's check out the State of Play trailer that was dropped today. But technically yesterday, because I'm posting the video a day later, because the thing happened at 5, and I didn't get out of work till 10, so, like, yeah. I've been waiting all day to watch this, by the way, so, because I wanted to get a good reaction. So you're welcome. Enjoy. No, I'm going to. I hate that there's yellow. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's one of those things, the robots. Oh, it's Privet. Clank still doesn't have a hand. It's a big buck.
Missing infobot located. Initiating retrieval.
Aww. Clank got sucked in. Where did she just put that? Oh, okay, so that's the little snippet we saw.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative director of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet & Clank adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5 console. Today we're going to introduce you to...
I just want to say really quick, I was bummed at first that they didn't make this like on the PS4 or like whatever, or both or what not. But I'm really glad that they made this game like specifically for the PS5, because hopefully they actually use the console to its full potential. Because like if you've seen Demon Souls, it's got a lot of potential.
To some of the gameplay, characters, and arsenal of Rift Apart. Whether you've played every game since Ratchet & Clank's debut, or you're brand new to the series, Rift Apart is a standalone adventure that you won't want to miss. Let's get into it.
Oh,
Ratchet!
Clank? Clank? Wombax? What is this place?
Oh, I love this.
Where are you, Clank? Maybe someone around here has seen him. Have any of you seen a little gray robot anywhere? Green eyes, red antenna, very charming.
Ratchet has been separated from his best friend and partner Clank, and is now in a new dimension in a mysterious urban sprawl called Nefarious City.
It does remind me a lot of like the Jack games, but obviously, especially 2 and 3. First one doesn't have like cars and stuff like that per se. But yeah, I just wanted to say it gives me that vibe. I like that. It's cool because like if you don't know, the very first Ratchet and Clank game took a lot of obviously inspiration and everything. But they also took like legit assets from Naughty Dog. Like they were across the hall. Insomniac Studio was across the hall from Naughty Dog, so they actually worked together and kind of had like this cool friendship. It's just so cool to me. Like it's not like a rivalry to them, that they could help each other out and stuff. I don't know if they still are to this day. That'd be really cool. Moving on. I don't like want to talk because I don't want to talk over anything. Because that guy's like the director is
Please
talking.
let there be good news behind here.
And so is Ratchet.
Ratchet quickly finds out that in this dimension, Dr. Nefarious is a much more capable villain.
Welcome to the Nefarious City Bazaar.
I kind of like
Please
thought
remember
that.
to thank our marvelous emperor.
I mean, it's
before,
obvious.
During and after making your purchase.
Wow.
Emperor? Does that mean there are 2 Nefariouses now?
Okay, so what I want to know is the Nefarious that kind of thwarts the whole parade in the trailer from the other day, is that this nefarious from this dimension that Rivet lives in? Rivet's dimension? Or is it Ratchet's dimension? Are they working together? This reminds me a lot of that Phineas and Ferb movie where there's two Doofenshmirtz and the one was like actually a good villain. I digress.
Clank first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in this bazaar.
Thanks to the new hardware, the worlds in Rift Apart are more beautiful than ever. Cities are full of life with traffic and civilians milling about everywhere.
This is
Rift
immensely
Apart is full
awesome.
of the unexpected. Characters in this new dimension are not always the same as they were in Ratchet and Clank's dimension.
Yes,
Ratchet
that's
comes across
right.
Miss Zircon, the weapon vendor in Rift Apart.
Wait a second.
You forgot your order? Well, come right in. Miss Zircon will sell you weapons, but you gotta be less conspicuous, or the resistance will not last.
The Resistance?
Just go with it, Ratchet.
Apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this espionage.
Release the hostage!
The way that was said. Is that Rivet and Clank?
Clank has been taken by a mysterious new Lombax named Rivet.
Clank!
Is she not working with... Wait a minute. This is getting good. Because I thought, like, it was going to be like, oh, Ratchet and Rivet meet. And they're like, oh, let's work together. Because we both don't like Nefarious. But it seems, I don't know, like she just wants Clank for her own purposes. I don't know. Guess we'll find out June 11th. She sure doesn't treat him like a
How
friend.
can I get off planet?
It's a test. Only royal starships are allowed to leave. Anything else? Phantom can help. Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious and you will find him.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting.
Club
I love that
Nefarious shouldn't
Mrs.
be
Zircon
heartless.
is the
Better look around.
weapons saleswoman. That's great. So I wonder if Mr. Zircon is like actually like how he was before where you could just hire him. Oh, that's cool. I like how all the boxes look. It's really... This game is really pretty. Really pretty.
Dr. Nefarious? So that sounds like a club, all right.
That's cool. I love this dimension. I love this game so much so far, and I'm like, that's mainly based on aesthetics.
Come on, Phantom, where are you?
Once Ratchet finds Phantom, he learns a couple of new moves.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. The animation studio for this game, or not studio, but I don't know if it's, I don't know how that works. Whatever. The animation department for this game has knocked it out of the park.
One of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility. Ratchet can now dash and wall run to traverse levels. This focus on mobility allows players to chain moves together to create exhilarating combos.
That is so
Now let's
freaking
jump into combat.
smooth.
Nefarious Day Spa. If you can distract these troopers, I'll hack Nefarious's propaganda blimp and give this city a message it'll never forget.
Looks easy enough.
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily exist. Dimensional tears in the world allow you to use the
This,
Rift
yes.
Tether, another new traversal mechanic to instantly pull yourself across battlefields to escape or flank enemies.
That is so cool.
Weapons
I love
in
it.
Rift Apart utilize the power of the DualSense wireless controllers, adaptive triggers, and haptic feedback to allow players to really feel the power of their arsenal. For example, with the burst pistol, players can pull back the trigger partway to peck out accurately placed single shots. But pulling the trigger fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will
That is
feel
so cool.
each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies.
So if you don't know, on the DualSense controller, it has like the haptic feedback, not the haptic feedback, the trigger thing. So like it'll be like more difficult when you get to a point like this, more difficult to press. So it's not like you have to like kind of half hold it. It's like you do this and then you push harder and it'll do the rapid fire. That's really cool.
With the Enforcer, players can pull the trigger down
Sure,
halfway to
everybody
fire
knew that,
a
though.
single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack.
That is so
Thanks to
sick.
the haptics, the player will feel the power of their shots.
That is so sick. That is so sick. Oh my gosh. Call a doctor.
Through their hands.
I like that makes the weaponry like, because one of the best things about any Ratchet and Clank game is the artillery. Is that what I was gonna say? The arsenal. There we go. And the fact that it's like designed for the PS5 and the controller is just, it's just so mind-blowing. I am so stoked for this game.
Let's move ahead a little bit. As Ratchet attempts to follow Rivet and Clank, he encounters a nefarious juggernaut.
Where did you even come from?
Please stand still. Wait for impact, Wombat.
During this fight, more dimensional chaos ensues. Thanks to the power of the SSD, we can near instantly teleport players to completely different locations. This isn't some small arena being loaded.
What? There was no loading screen.
But the entire level from a different planet.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's the same dimension though.
Let's jump over and see what's going on with Rivet and Clank. As you may have guessed, Rivet is a brand new playable character in the series.
Where are you taking me?
I was gonna take you to my hideout, but first I gotta rescue my friends at their gelatonium factory.
Gelatonium factory. This takes me back. This is like, I don't remember. Listen. Half the time, I don't remember what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So, asking me to remember things is a lot. Half the time, I'll forget what I'm saying while I'm talking. Like, legit. I'm not even exaggerating. So, I don't remember the planet names or anything like that for 99.99% of the Ratchet and Clank games. However, maybe I'll put it on screen. I don't know if I'm feeling up to it. But the one of the first planets that you play in Future Tools of Destruction has the gelatonium factories or whatever, and looks a lot like this, and I wonder if it's the same planet. I don't know, though. Let's continue.
Rift Apart includes several alternate dimension versions of classic planets from past games.
Wow. I should have just shut up and listened.
Great. There's a secret.
Did we mention how stunning and alive our worlds are? Thanks to the power of the
You don't need to. I
PS5
can
and the
see it.
3D audio, we've been able to create alien planets with an immersive density like never before. Let's check it out.
This is true.
Speedos.
Usually,
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna ride one. As soon as I can get close enough.
Back to Ms. Zircon, the weapons vendor.
Whoa. This wasn't what was in my account
I'm
Last
excited to see
time.
them. I hope they show them
That
in
is
this.
because I added our mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Oh. So, like, you collect bolts with both Ratchet and Rivet, and then you buy whatever gun, and then I assume you get it for both characters? I don't know. But I want to see what this Shatterbomb says.
Mutual friend on Nefarious
Grenade that explodes upon impact.
City.
Attacks enemies and potentially distracts them. So Shatterbomb is just basically like the bomb glove in any other Ratchet and Clank game. Mr. Fungi sounds fun. Sounds like it spawns the Mushroom Man, then he runs around and distracts people.
Okay.
That looks sick. Charges up to fire a beam that will go through multiple enemies. Like the Alpha... Oh, there's 4 things here. Power, range, speed, and penetration.
Hey.
In Rift Apart, you get to play with
And
an
you can upgrade
explosive new arsenal, as well as a few returning classics.
You will be missed, sweet thing.
Returning classics. It didn't show any returning things. The only one that I know of that's returning is the,
Here's another example of how we're using the DualSense. With the Topiary Sprinkler, players will feel resistance in the trigger as they prepare a throw of this garden grenade. Once on the ground and spitting out its rapid
I love
growth
that
plant
it turns
fertilizer, players will
into
also
grass.
feel when enemies have been topiaried and are ready to be trimmed down.
No way. That is so cool. I like how they just say, like, you'll feel it. Like, I trust them fully on that because I've played, like, Call of Duty, which does not optimize for that very much at all. But, like, you can tell. It's just... like, I cannot explain it in words. The controller is just alive in your hands. And that's... Oops, I did not mean to press play. That's part of the reason why I'm so excited for this game. Like, obviously, it's Ratchet and Clank, so I'm excited no matter what. Even if they didn't do anything with the controller. When the PS3 came out, they made the Ratchet and Clank games. They did the PS3 controller had the 6-axis, and like they did a bunch of stuff for that. Like the thing that you rode around in, you like drove it with the 6-axis, and the laser you aimed with the 6-axis. That's the thing. So like you tilt the controller and it like knows what it's doing, kind of thing. So like they've always been really good at Insomniac with incorporating Sony's like new features with their consoles. And out of all of the consoles that Sony's put out, this one, especially the controller, is the most like, what's the word? The most advanced, the most creative, and just downright amazing. Like, if you've got a PS5 and you've played Astro's Playroom, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have a PS5, I'm sorry, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But like, if you don't have a PS5, I know they're still kind of hard to get. But it's worth getting one just for this game, I would say. I've not played it yet, but I just know. I just know. Insomniac has literally never let me down with a game ever in my whole life.
Where's that speedo going?
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
I'm gonna call it right
In
now. There's
addition
gonna
to
be like
rift
puzzles or
tethering and
something with
dimensional
rifts.
shifts,
I don't
There are
know.
also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
And the last Speedle runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove, too.
So you can just bust those puppies open, huh?
All right, Smarty Bot. What is this place?
A dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff?
You just called him Smarty Bot. He's a Smarty Bot.
Hey, it's Maynard, the Mortis helper bot. Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There's
Hi.
the Speedle.
Hey, cute. It's got a purple butt though. That's
No,
weird.
don't hide! Ah,
Hitting its nest might get its attention.
well, hello
That's
there.
its nest.
Gotcha.
Oh, dear.
They are fast, little
Hey,
buggers.
Maynard can lead me to the Morts.
This is fun. I love this. It's got a turbo butt.
Now, if we could get away from this acid.
Come on, Maynard. Let's find the Morts.
Riding Speedles is one way of traversing Sargasso's acid swamps. And
Yeah, Sargasso. That's the planet. Yes, that I was thinking of. Sargasso. What? He probably said it earlier too, but I'm just
do
stalled.
so quickly.
Excuse me.
Look out!
I got it. I got it. See? Sometimes I don't crash. Stop! 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 Stop!
Aww.
There's the gelatonium factory.
Yeah.
Coming, Morts.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his Robopet across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzzballs. So you got like 9.5 seconds to tell us where they're at. 1.
Hang on there now.
If you watched
This is
our
as high as
previous
he can
gameplay
count.
demo, you may recognize the Goons for Less. This rebranded gang has been hired by Dr. Nefarious to attack Ratchet and Clank, and are now also trapped in Rivet's dimension. Here's another new weapon. The Shatter Bomb is a frag-type grenade that deals a lot of damage to your foes. With haptic feedback, each explosion feels incredibly impactful.
You can find a Lombax. Where are these doofuses coming from?
Perhaps they were sucked through the dimensional vortex as well.
Those robots are the ones in tool. Yeah. They're using all of them too. That is so cool. That's so cool.
This is
I
just
cannot
a
wait to
small
play this
taste of some of
game.
the early gameplay in Rift Apart, but there is so much more.
I bet there is.
We have
Please
open
don't
areas
stop.
to explore.
That's cool.
Dimensional Clank puzzles.
Yes! Yes! Oh! 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 I don't know what's going on here, but I love it, and it looks really cool. But also, like, I don't know. So, if you know me, you know that A Crack in Time is my favorite game. Because it's best game ever. And they have that, you know, like the dynamic where it's the same kind of dynamic where Ratchet and Clank get separated and they're trying to find each other. But then Clank, when you play as him, he's got little puzzles going on. And they haven't had that since. This game takes everything A Crack in Time is and multiplies it by 1 billion. Like, they're only giving us little its and bits and pieces because, like, that stuff right there is only, like, I assume the first 2 levels. So, like, there's, like the dude said just now, there's so much more. And I can tell because it's just so much more.
Glitch challenges.
Arena
Challenges.
What?
Challenges. Arena challenges.
What is that? I love the
Aerial
arena
combat.
challenges.
Gold bolts to collect.
Well, of course there is.
Pocket dimensions to explore.
This is cool.
Armor to obtain, and use pocket dimensions to
Okay, first of all, I just want to point out that Big Al is a big balloon in the background here. So I'm gonna actually take this slower, so I don't have to keep pausing and unpausing. Do half speed, and I'm just gonna go through this armor real quick.
explore.
That sounds atrocious. Galactic Ranger, that's cute. It's from the 2016 game or whatever.
Armor.
That was cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Gosh dang it. These are really cool armor sets. These are really cool armor sets.
And
I love this. These are so much cooler than any of the armor sets they've ever had before.
use in the
Q-Force. I will never wear that because it's Q-Force. I don't want to be part of that crap.
first
Captain Starshield. Bro, these are some legit throwbacks.
ever Ratchet
And the photo mode. The photo mode.
armor to obtain, and
Those are
use
so
in the
cool.
first ever Ratchet and Clank photo mode.
Yes. Oh, it's like legit.
Giving more people access to playing our games is always important to us. As such, Rift Apart will offer a slew of accessibility options. We'll reveal more about this soon. Experience Rift Apart's new planets, weapons, intense high-action combat, and near instant load times, all with some of the best visuals we've ever created.
How about that, huh?
This is so true. The visuals are immaculate.
Rifts are getting out of hand.
On behalf of all of us at Insomniac Games, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the Omniverse on June 11th.
Oh, chills. Chills. Okay, that was the bestest thing ever. So I don't know what to add to that. I am in awe and I cannot wait to play this game. If you're excited to play this game too, leave a comment down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will be playing the crap out of this game on June 11th. I'll be streaming it right here on this YouTube channel, and I will be making videos on it as well. So if you want to see that, hit the sub, baby. And I'll see you guys in the next video.